I just made some changes to my recording setup, and it was nothing too crazy, but made my life a lot easier, so I wanted to share it in case it's helpful to anyone else. The thing that kind of started it out was I like the auto subtitling that things like CapCut and TikTok Studio have. I don't love those apps for a few different reasons, just kind of personal preference. And I also wanted to record on my desktop, which I know CapCut can do, but if I want to be on my desktop anyway, I've got a lot more options. So first thing I did was I started recording in OBS Studio, which is a pretty powerful tool. I'm certainly not using it to the extent that it can be used, but I used this for a while when I was teaching online for a boot camp, and so was somewhat familiar with this. And then there's also these auto subtitling tools like Whisper from OpenAI. So between that and FFmpeg, I put together a little script that I called Mailbag, and that you can just point that at any particular video. It'll take it, auto subtitle it, and then burn it in the exact way you're seeing now. And then my next goal is to get auto translation working. I have a real hacky version of that for when I cross post to places like RedNote, and I want to subtitle in English and Mandarin or in whatever other language I want to use. So the hacky version kind of sort of works. I'm hoping to actually get that built into Mailbag at some point. But for anyone that's doing like desktop recording and wants to have auto subtitling, I'm sure that's built into probably 95% of tools these days. But it was a fun little afternoon project for me, so figured I'd share. Follow along for mostly more stuff on tech ethics, privacy, and security.